Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Denzel Washington purportedly yelled at Diddy proceedings stepping out of a party. Denzel Washington once purportedly got into a warm dispute with Diddy at a party back in 2003, according to us Step by Step. The power source alludes to a purportedly very much arranged source with the horrendous youngster investor by then. They said that the alleged dispute achieved Washington stepping out of the party with his better half, Paletta. Denzel yelled, "You don't respect anyone, the insider let us in on many weeks." Eventually, Washington evidently stepped out of the party. Denzel and his life partner, Paletta, had been commending until sunrise with Diddy, and they had seen something and stepped out, they added. The charge about Washington comes after legal counselor Tony Busby professed to have 120 individuals arranged to report claims against Diddy in a public meeting on Tuesday. In a clarification to Vagabond, one of Diddy's lawyers, Erica Wolf, said of the public meeting, as Mr. Brush's real gathering has underlined, he can't address each meritless charge in what has transformed into an imprudent media affair. Taking everything into account, Mr. Brushes truly and totally denies as fake and trashing any case that he genuinely misused anyone, including minors. He expects actually shielding himself and supporting himself in court if and when cases are recorded and served, where reality will be spread out considering verification, not theory. Experts caught Diddy on charges of assumed sex managing and racketeering, as of late. He's at this point contended not culpable and plans to push for his circumstance in court. His legal counselor, Mark Agnifilo, insisted to TMZ that he won't be taking a solicitation deal. Be saving watch for extra reports on Denzel Washington and Diddy on Hot New Hip Hop. Diddy encourages partygoers to get lotioned up in rediscovered catch. Diddy is at this point expecting starter, and reports about the big cheese have continued to surface. A couple of industry insiders have drawn closer with charges against the horrendous youngster coordinator. It's been essentially difficult to show these cases, clearly, which is the explanation Diddy is expecting primer on various charges. There is, anyway, film of the big enchilada that has been seen contrastingly thinking about his charges. The web has revealed facets of Diddy examining his social occasions get. TMZ actually uncovered one in which the financier educated the members concerning a party to get lotioned up. TMZ reports that the party happened at Diddy's home in June 2022. It's acknowledged to be the night after he got the regarded Bet Lifetime Achievement Award, and it appears as though he's really celebrating. Diddy grabs a mouthpiece in the fasten and expresses that the party is about go up a score. Ayo, everybody guarantee your breath is new, he told the partygoers. Guarantee that is no joke. The financial backer then, at that point, asks those participating in weed to use mouthwash. He makes one statement, which is that the women should cause a commotion in and out of town floor paying little psyche to what their dates need. The music kicks in, and the catch closes. Setting can move a ton. Those in support don't have all the earmarks of being irritated by Diddy's announcements. In truth, a couple of the comments under the TMZ move on YouTube raise that his comments were not especially embroiling. The clarification the power source got it, nonetheless, is the setting of what Diddy has been faulted for. A celebrity visual craftsman actually tended to the New York Post about the get-togethers they participated. The visual craftsman, Selma Fonseca, affirmed to have went to between 20 to 30 social events following as far as possible back to the 1990s. Fonseca declared that Diddy parties were by and large luxurious endeavors, with the best food and guests. She surveyed one event in which her camera was held onto after she snapped an image of Diddy and a young woman she had never seen. No matter what this exceptional cooperation, Fonseca claims she saw nothing compared to what Diddy has been blamed for. I was bewildered at the same time considering the way that I've seen nothing, Fonseca communicated. I've been around this individual so frequently. I used to see him in all likelihood one time each month or more. Diddy is correct now being held at the Metropolitan Constrainment Spot in Brooklyn. Diddy's past defender states that Jay Sovereign is behind various Diddy cases. A past security part for Diddy, Joseph "Gigantic Joe" Sherman, continues to deny Talia Graves' cases in her case that the two saw someone genuinely going after her, and that it was probably all on tape. I'm not investigating her trustworthiness, Sherman told NBC. I'm investigating her arguments against me. I wasn't the head of security. You got some unsuitable man. I've never seen you. I've done nothing negative with you. I've never been in a comparative room with you. Wasn't I there? I wasn't even in New York. Later, he called into Far Up with Angela Yee to extra undertaking to show his guiltlessness. Not at all did she DM me. At this point she furthermore endeavored to guide me through the DMs, figuring out I ought to have basically created a decree as others did, Huge Joe said of his alleged messages with Talia Graves. I said, keep me out of what? But by then she raised Mr. J. Ruler, saying they'd be down there. Then, Enormous Joe conjectured that J. Ruler is purportedly the singular pushing for by far most of Diddy's alleged setbacks to sue him and face him to obliterate his standing. Concerning the inspiration driving why, Colossal Joe suggested that this is an immediate consequence of the alleged battle among Diddy and Drake around 10 years earlier, resulting to waiting patiently, standing by listening to people get a handle on the situation. For me, I think J. Ruler is one of the important liable gatherings behind endeavoring to crush Puffy's character, he told Far Up. It's imperative to observe that these are essentially charges and speculative theories at press time, as neither Sean Brushes nor the Houston boss have settled this specific issue as of creating this article. Meanwhile, others like DJ Academics are also endeavoring to figure out who else could purportedly be behind these alleged Diddy humiliations. Full admission, it doesn't make any difference to me who's behind it, he conveyed during his live stream. Obliging, send the $100,000 over. It just so happens, might somebody anytime at any point send this message to accommodating processing plant? I sorted out who's behind the Diddy and mild processing plant press. Everything going out. I sorted out the person. I have the name, I have the report. In any case, I truly need the $100,000 in my record before I give it to you, resigned manufacturing plant. I sorted out who was behind, guaranteeing that a who be ready to take care of business is actually his name will be agreed with Diddy and others. However, as you said, I need that $100,000. The charge about Washington comes after legal counselor Tony Busby professed to have 120 individuals arranged to report claims against Diddy in a public meeting on Tuesday. In a clarification to Vagabond, one of Diddy's lawyers, Erica Wolf, said of the public meeting, as Mr. Brush's real gathering has underlined, he can't address each meritless charge in what has transformed into an imprudent media affair. Taking everything into account, Mr. Brush's truly and totally denies as fake and trashing any case that he genuinely misused anyone, including minors. He expects actually shielding himself and supporting himself in court if and when cases are recorded and served, where reality will be spread out considering verification, not theory.